Hey everybody, DeLong Shot Signatures here. This is episode 37 of my 2023 TTM returns. Big mail day to share with you guys. I am going to try out this new camera angle. Got a tripod. It's kind of a cheap one. Not 100% committed to it, but at least want to give it a shot. But we got in 13 successes today. Most of them, I think 9 of the successes are coming back from one team. I was expecting to be getting some here soon. Didn't think I'd get a whole bunch at once, but very cool to do that. I will show that second. But first, we're going to start off with a football return. This is a 2 of 2 success coming back in 723 days. It was a week off from being a year, from former NFL offensive tackle Bruce Wilkerson, formerly of the Oakland Raiders and I think the Jaguars. He was part of another team. He has a Super Bowl ring. Didn't play too much. I think he started about just under 100 games in the NFL. So maybe not the most well-known offensive lineman out there, but definitely a very successful one. Then we got a former college baseball coach who would become an interim manager at the MLB level, and he is still coaching at the MLB level. He only signed one, but I will take it. This is a 1 of 2 success in 227 days from Milwaukee Brewers coach Pat Murphy. Murphy coached several college baseball teams, 2 at the lower division levels. He was a Notre Dame head coach, which is pretty funny considering I got another former Notre Dame baseball coach back recently, and Arizona State, where he had a lot of success, took them to 4 College World Series. He was part of the Padres coaching staff and then was the interim manager for some time. And he is now part of the Brewers coaching staff with Craig Counsell, who he coached while Counsell played at Notre Dame. So that's a pretty cool connection there. Counsell's a good TTM signer as well. Then we have a Hall of Famer return. Probably not the most well-known basketball Hall of Famer. I definitely didn't really know who she was, but very successful when she played. So this is a 1 of 1 success in 10 days coming back from Joan Crawford. She is 85 years old now, but she played back in the late 50s, early 60s in a I'm pretty sure it was an amateur league that was associated with colleges, but you didn't have to be in that school in order to play for them. So she was a longtime player. I think it was the AAU or something like that. And so the team was sponsored by Nashville Business College, pretty sure. And she won several championships with them, was named an All-American many years. Absolutely amazing stuff that she accomplished. And then she was part of an Olympic squad that won gold over the Russians, I think, in like the 50s. So a very accomplished player, but probably not very well known. Some of you guys probably do. I know I hadn't. So very cool to add. Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame inductee. She's also in the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame as well, of course. So I think she was inducted into the Naismith in 97. Then we have a college soccer / college lacrosse coach. He is still a soccer coach, hasn't coached lacrosse in a long time, but he signed 3 of 2. I wrote it down wrong. 3 of 2 in 10 days. But this is coming back from the current men's soccer coach for Ohio Wesleyan College, Jay Martin. He holds the distinction of having the most wins of any college soccer coach. Of any men's college soccer coach. Excuse me, Anson Dorrance does exist. And he won a couple of championships with Ohio Wesleyan. Has been coaching there for 46 years. Over 700 wins to his name. And he also has over 100 wins as their former men's lacrosse coach. So we signed both of the photos, and then looks like he kind of signed Jay Martin. It's kind of hard to determine exactly what his signature is. It changes on each of them. But he also called me Landy. I just realized that. That's what one of my former supervisors used to call me. That's funny. That's weird. But very, very accomplished. Very quick return, too. Wasn't expecting that back so quick. But awesome to add him. I don't know if he is in any major soccer Hall of Fame. I'll have to look that up. I can't remember. I don't think I'm keeping track of that right now, so I'll have to let you guys know another time. But the remaining TTM returns are coming back from the Detroit Red Wings via their Autographs for a Cause program. I've told you guys about this with a couple of returns I got this year, as well as a bunch of returns I got last year. It's very, very worth it. Sorry, there was something bothering me on the desk. It's very, very worth it. Most players charge only about $10, maximum of 2 items per year. So able to get a lot of different cards for different sets signed. So we'll start off with 2 of 2 from defenseman Robert Haig. Finally got his 2017-18 Young Guns card signed. Been wanting to get him since he was with the Flyers. And then also got a 2018-19 card signed as well. He attempted to sign that in silver. Didn't start off great, but definitely does show up. So really appreciate him putting in the effort for that. We got fellow defenseman Gustav Lindstrom, who hasn't played much in the NHL this year. We got another defenseman here who just got an extension with the team, Jake Wallman, on his rookie card. This was part of the 2019-2020 Young Gun set in the Extended Series. We got Joe Veleno on his Young Guns card. I was able to get him while he was playing for their AHL affiliate. Got Ben Sherratt, who was a good TTM signer before joining the Red Wings. Now you got to pay a little bit, but $10 ain't bad to guarantee a signed card, basically. And if he ever leaves the team, he should continue to be a good signer. Hopefully he goes to a team that allows fan mail. 1 of 1 of Pius Suter. I've been wanting to get this card signed ever since he was with the Blackhawks. He had a really good rookie season with them. They decided to let him go, and he's been playing pretty decently for the Red Wings since joining the team. But he's been really good about being part of that Autographs for a Cause program. Got 2 of 2. Show the rookie card first, of Michael Rasmussen, who I was able to add last year via the program, but I didn't have these cards, so I wanted to wait until he had at least 2 cards that I could purchase, and finally got that to happen this year. We got 2 from former Detroit Red Wing. He was traded earlier this week in a very odd deadline trade. It was very strange. But 2 of 2 from Philip Hronik, who is now part of the Vancouver Canucks. Hronik, I think, is their leading scoring defenseman, or was. So it was odd to see him get moved. He's kind of a younger player as well. They drafted him, they developed him, so it seemed like he was going to be part of that core group. And looks like they have other plans for that. In the last one, this guy does charge $30 per for the donation and everything. But considering he just got an 8-year extension, he's the captain of the team. He is arguably their best offensive player. Very much worth it. Got 2 of 2 of Dylan Larkin signed. Both of these that I did not have before. I do have my 17-18 Upper Deck cards signed. He had one in the flagship set and one in the Parkhurst. Already got those taken care of, so slowly going to work my way through the different Upper Deck sets that I need. I think his rookie card isn't in any of the sets that I'm working on, so I'm not super bothered by it. But if it is, it's going to be pricey because some of those older Young Guns are worth a lot now. And each year it just gets worse and worse. But regardless, super awesome to add. I think that's 9 different players. Put the Hags separate. But 9 different players in one day, and there's still more that I am waiting on. A couple other guys were traded away from the team as well. Not sure if they participated in, obviously, the recent signing that they were doing before they were traded out of town. But still, the Red Wings in previous years have worked with those teams to make sure that the stuff got signed and returned in a timely manner. So, really, really cool of them to do that. It's a lot of money to spend for this many guys. I didn't have to do it, but I didn't have any issue with doing it either. So, really nice TTM day. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Best of luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.